are no burial sites on schools. That is not a normal thing. That should not be something that gets normal. And I'm worried that we might become desensitized when we see additional discoveries and we stop reeling from the impact. We have to realize these are little babies. These are kids. These are children that were stolen from their homes and then they were killed in these institutions. And that was the plan. And we have to move beyond just condolences. We will take the time to mourn, and we should mourn, but we have to demand more, particularly from our federal government. And that's why we're saying that it is not good enough for Justin Trudeau to say that he is expressing condolences when he is still fighting Indigenous kids in court. That is the same unbroken legacy. Residential institutions where kids were sent and killed, and then Indigenous child welfare was so recklessly and willfully discriminating kids that they were underfunded and kids were killed. Kids died. So we need to stop, this Liberal government needs to stop taking kids to court. It needs to implement the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action. It needs to properly fund and resource all survivors in communities that have been impacted by the trauma of residential institutions. So that's what I'm calling for. Today, hearing this, we are again reeling from the pain and thinking about what this means for parents, what this means for families, what this means for communities, and what this means to the Indigenous community. We also have to take a moment to show solidarity, but go beyond that and fight for real justice. The only way we can make this right, there is no way really to make this right, but the only way we can start walking the path of justice is to demand concrete action now. And that's what we're pushing for. And I just want to say, I know that this news will be re-traumatizing for survivors. I want you to know that I'm thinking about you and I want you to ask for help. Don't suffer in silence. I know this is painful. I can't imagine how painful it is. But please get the help that's available. I know many media outlets are running numbers, hotlines that people can call. Please reach out for any help because this is traumatizing and I can't imagine how hard it is for someone who's a survivor. Thank you. I'll say the same or I'll continue in French. Donc aujourd'hui, avec la nouvelle découverte, on pense de ce qui s'est passé quand on a découvert 215 enfants autochtones.
Now what happened to when we discovered 250 children?
Bouleverser les gens à travers le pays. C'était important d'être
really shocked people throughout the country. It's important to be shocked. It's a horrible act that happened to children in residential school. And we need to take time to cry the loss of these children, but we need to go beyond words and condolences and ask for action.
Okay, we're listening to NDP